Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Dyer. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stuck.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking left. He caught it.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They're going to run it. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Rides the back on the option to give. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw.
I wondered if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He lets one fly deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the tight end. Boom. The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Steps away to find some room. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it. Brought out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With jet sweep pass. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. The Owls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. On target over the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the fullback. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air. It's Dyer. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to take off. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? He'll pull it on the read. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining 1st half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
And the Rice offense will take over.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling.
Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Poe. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Hard running there. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option, down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And here comes the field goal unit. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Rides the back and leaves it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't.
Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And it'll be a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
He's brought down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The run to the right. Plows through the defense. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Finding open areas. He breaks a tackle. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw, but with his speed...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes.
Unleashes one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gives it on the option. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gets the back moving. Off play action on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To throw, it's Dyer. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's second and goal from the 13. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Keeps it on the bootleg. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And they'll take over first and 8.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Big fullback's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it. They will score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to swing it on second down. He's got it down the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, right.
He wants to throw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Rice rushes to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. Bounced off his feet. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got an open man. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Rice will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 4th down, looking to pass. A strike downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll take a shot. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.